This is why Islamic countries are #1 consumers in the world of a Viagra. As an example, if you search right now for who buy Viagra in Egypt. Hello? Hello? You are calling me son of Muta?
Yes, because your Bible allows Muta in Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 10 to 14.
Okay, so we will go Muta. In the Deuteronomy, it says you can do Muta. And
yes, let's go.
In the Quran, does it say that too?
Let us go to Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 10 to 14.
Okay, we will go. So if I want to understand what you are saying.
Okay.
If the Bible, listen. If the Bible says, hold on, we will go. Why you are so excited? Hold on. You said Deuteronomy, what chapter?
21 verse 10 to 14. Let's go.
No, what? Sorry, don't be excited.
Deuteronomy chapter 21 verse 10 to 14. Son of Muta. Go there. Let's go there.
Son of Muta. So if I call you son of Muta, is okay?
I'm calling you son of Muta. You're the son of Muta now.
Okay, we will see who is the son of Muta or not. Okay, read for me. Okay, read for me the chapter of Deuteronomy, verse number 21.
Okay, in summary, when you marry a woman, you bring her to your house. Then later on, you will divorce her because you humiliated her. You force her. The Bible commands you to force a woman into sex.
Hold on. Guys, listen carefully. This Abdul. Okay, what verse you are reading? What verse you are reading? What verse you are reading?
I said Deuteronomy chapter 21 verse 10 to 14.
What?
Deuteronomy. I'm reading the Bible.
Slowly. Why you are speaking like so fast? Can't you be slow? A little bit.
I say.
Okay. The verse number. I'm putting the verse in the screen.
Okay. Deuteronomy 21. Verse 10 to 14.
Verse what?
Verse 10 to 14.
10 to 14. Okay. What it says? Read for me.
You post it in the screen, read it. You put it in the screen, read it.
Okay, you read it. How we go? This is Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 10 to 14. Okay, what it says?
Read it. That's what I'm telling you.
Where is the Muta? I didn't see. Okay, when you goest forth war against enemy, and the Lord God has delivered them into 9 hands, etc. Where is the and seized among the captive a beautiful woman, and hast desire into her, that you wouldest have her as a wife. You see, it says as a wife. Okay.
Continue.
Okay. Then thou shalt bring her home and to thine house, and shall shave her head and pare her nails, and she shall put a remnant in her captive from of her, and shall remain in thin house, and bewail her father and her mother a full month. And after that thou shalt go into her, and her husband shall be the wife. And what is the Muta?
Continue.
Okay, and it shall be, if thou have no delight in her, then shalt let her go with her. She will, but thou shalt not. Huh?
You have humiliated her because you have forced her. Yes, that's the end. That's what the verse says.
Okay. So hold on. Okay. First of all, he married her. He did not buy her. Do you know what Muta is?
Let me tell you. The Bible says you can marry, you can force her into sex.
This is no. First of all, this is a slave girl. She was captured, and if you want to sleep with her, you can sleep with her without marrying her. So she is married. Hold on. And now, if you don't want her no more, you let her go. Now I'm asking you, you're a prophet in the Quran. How many women he raped and he did not marry? All of them.
Okay,
so listen. So this is not Muta, you stupid donkey. Muta is you paying a woman, and she agree. So, like son of Muta, listen. A woman and a man, they agree to go to bed by payment. This is not a woman marrying you. This is a woman prostituting you. This is what Muta is. That's why it's called Muta. What Muta mean? Muta mean sexual joy. Is that correct?
That's exactly what the Bible says.
Okay, no, this is a wife. If you want to marry her, Not only that, she have to shave her hair. She stay away from you for a long period until her hair grow before you can touch her. Why? Because now she is mourning for her losing her people. She just came from war. She is just being captured. So she is now need time for healing, and you cannot sleep with her unless she is your wife. You're a prophet. He slept with the Jewish women before even she passed over her father's dead body. He made a tent in the corner of the town, and he effed her. And he did not ask her to marry him. Did she marry him? He asked her hand. Not only that, he killed her husband. He killed her father. So you are very confused, stupid like your prophet. This is not mut'ah. This is marriage. In Islam, I want you to say yes or no. Hold on. We are talking. In Islam, mut'ah is you have to pay the women. You have to pay the women in return of favor of sex. Yes or no?
The Bible says you should force the woman.
This is a slave girl from war. She has no choice what she will do. So, but you cannot have sex with her unless you marry her. You have to take her as a wife. You have to take her as a wife, not as a sex slave. Muhammad, he received tons of women as sex slaves, and he raped them all. Did not marry them. As an example, Mary the Copt, she was a gift to Muhammad. She is not even from war. She was a gift from Al-Muqawqas, from Egypt. He gave him hundreds of kilograms of gold, and he slept with her. And then, according to Muslim, even have a child from her. His name is Ibrahim, and they call her Ibrahim. So Muhammad did not marry her. He was sleeping with her, and he forced her into sex. The same as Zainab, the same as the rest. So now I'm asking you, in mut'ah, is it true that you have to pay the women in return exchange for sex? Yes or no?
There is no mut'ah in the Quran, so I don't care about mut'ah, but it is in your Bible.
No, this is not the Quran. You are a fraud like your prophet. It says you pay them their wages. Why you are lying? We will put the Quran in the screen. Everybody will hear you. And either you are lying or I'm lying. Here we go. And not only that, we can open the interpretation and see if mut'ah is paying women for sex. Are you ready? I don't care what you believe. You are a coward. You are a liar. You're practicing mut'ah now. Practicing taqiyya. Are you saying to me, hold on, shut up. Listen. So in the Quran, which interpretation for the verse you like me to open the screen and put for you?
The interpretation of the Quran.
Which interpretation? Okay, which interpretation you want me to read?
The Quran verse itself. Bring it up.
So are you saying to me that the Muslim scholars, they don't agree with you?
The Quran.
I will open the Quran. Okay, I have the Quran and I have the interpretation. Both of them, they say you have to pay women for sex. Listen. You have to pay women. You have to pay women for chapter 4, verse number 24. Can you read for us? Go ahead. Read for us.
Which chapter?
You don't even know what chapter we're talking about. So you call me to talk about mut'ah, but you do not know, you stupid donkey, son of mut'ah. Where in the Quran is speaking about mut'ah? You never heard of it. You do not know what it is. And now you are saying to me what chapter? When I ask you about Deuteronomy, because I said to myself, there is no mut'ah, so give me the chapter name. You are a liar. So now you are saying, are you saying you never heard that the Muslim, they practice mut'ah?
I challenge you to show me the verse of the mut'ah in the Quran.
It's in front of you, chapter 4, verse 24.
Okay, chapter 4, verse 24.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm listening.
What listening? I'm waiting for the answer. Does it say you have to pay them their wages?
For those who have enjoyed your marriage, pay them their dowry. This is talking about
what is the word marriage?
From the context, it starts from verse 23.
Where is the word marriage? Where is the word marriage?
From the beginning, forbidden unto you are women already married, except, so the verse is speaking about women. If you start from verse 23, you can come to the conclusion that it is married, it's talking about marriage.
Okay, let us start slowly. People are dying laughing at you. So it's forbidden for you married women, except your slaves. So the Quran just said you can have sex with married women, correct?
Not slave. The Quran says those whom your right hand possess, those who flee away from their husbands.
Listen, what to flee? What to flee? They are married. They are captive. You are a coward, liar, like your prophet. You just said it's forbidden for you married women except what? Captive. Why you are lying?
No, not captive, not captive.
Okay, it says here, Malikatul Yamin, the one you own by your hands.
It says those whom your right hand possess, those who flee.
Okay, read with me. Guys, they flee. Okay, they say here, own captured slave girls. Do you see the word capture?
No, it is not slave. No.
It says here, okay, this is Tafsir al-Jalalain. Everybody is dying laughing at you. You are a hypocrite, potato, and you spank yourself. So now we learn from the Quran, you can not only, you see the Bible verse you gave me, those women are virgins. They are not married. They are not even allowed to take a married woman. Here, listen, shut up, potato. Here, this is a married woman. She have a husband. She have a husband and he is alive. Even they come to Muhammad, and I can show you the hadith. They said to him, are we going to sleep with them, with women? We know their husband. We know their husband. They are our friends. He said, so what?
Let me the biblical verse that you brought on is telling you to force a woman into sex, then later divorce her.
Listen, answer. So does it say that you can now pay women, and those women are, you don't pay them, those are you force them to sex? Now here it says that you can do muta. What is the word? What is the word istamta'tum bihi mean?
Let's go to the Quran and show me where it says.
We are in the Quran, potato. I was in the Quran because you're a donkey. You speak Arabic. You thought I'm reading something else. This is Quran. What the word فَمَسْتَمْتَعْتُمْ بِهِ مِنْهُنَّ mean? Go ahead.
No, you tell us so that we can know.
So you do not know. So you do not know what I'm saying. So are you saying you do not know what I just said?
Okay. Let us assume I don't know.
No, you do not know. No, say it. Say that you are a donkey. You do not know what I just said.
Okay, let us assume we don't know. Tell us.
No, not assume. No, okay. Then if you assume, I don't want you to assume. I want you to tell me what I just said. فَمَا اسْتَمْتَعْتُمْ بِهِ مِنْهُنَّ فَآتُوهُنَّ أُجُورُهُنَّ. What I just said.
We assume that we don't know. So I
don't want you to assume. No, I don't like assuming things. I want to have your knowledge. What does that mean?
Why don't you don't tell us in the front of your family?
I know. I will give you the verse. You tell me the meaning. Go ahead. Read it.
Why don't you tell us?
I told you this is muta.
I want to catch you your tail.
I told you this is muta. I told you this is muta. This is about having sex with women, paying them money, wages in exchange for sex. And we can open all the interpretation of the Muslim scholars. Do you want to challenge me?
No, I believe only in the Quran.
So you are saying that the Muslim scholars agree with me, not with you, and you are the one who is honest.
I agree with the Quran, not any person.
Who cares who you agree with? You are a scumbag like your prophet. I agree with the Quran only. Okay, as long as you agree with the Quran only. In the Quran, hold on. In the Quran, it says that you pay women wages for sex, right?
No. That's you lied.
It's in front of you. What's wrong with you?
Alas, for those who you have enjoyed in your marriage, pay them their dowry, the money for the money of your marriage.
What is the word dowry?
For those who you have enjoyed, pay them their.
What is the word dowry?
No, you tell us. It's there.
No, I see here in front of me. It says ujurahun. Ujurahun mean their wages.
Yes, their wages. Yes.
Okay, so you are paying women. Thank you. Now finally we agree upon something. You agree to pay women wages for what service?
For your marriage, yes.
No, it says for what you enjoy of it, her vagina. فَمَا اسْتَمْتَعْتُمْ بِهِ.
No.
Okay, I want to go with you. Here Ibn Abbas, the cousin of your prophet, saying this is zawajul muta.
No, I believe only in the Quran. The Quran doesn't say that.
Okay, no problem. You don't believe in what he is saying, but why he is saying that? Do you think he is a Jew?
I said I don't care. I care.
No, you should care. This is the one. He is the companion of Muhammad. He is the cousin of your prophet, and Muhammad himself, he practiced muta. So I'm asking you, why your scholars, the highest one of them, they say this is zawaj al-muta, this is paying women for sex.
I said all this is a lie. The Quran does not say that.
So why he's saying that then? Can you have me excuse? Like what he's, what are you, do you think he is an enemy of Allah? What about Ibn Kathir? What about Ibn Kathir? What about Ibn Kathir?
Tell you something. When
tell me something. What about Ibn Kathir? Why Ibn Kathir is saying the same? Why Al-Jalalain saying the same? Why all the Muslim scholars saying the same? What do you think?
I said when someone quotes talk something, quote him. Don't say that it is in the Quran when it is not in the Quran. Say that Ibn Kathir said this. Don't say that the Quran said this. Don't exchange Ibn Kathir or any other person with the Quran. So stop to.
So you are saying Ibn Kathir is lying, Ibn Abbas is lying, Al-Qurtubi is lying, Al-Jalalain is lying, and all of you Muslims are a bunch of liars. So now why I want to believe you? You don't even speak Arabic, so how do you know what the verse mean if you do not know how to read it?
No, you don't know how to read it.
Okay. Listen. How you find out that the verse doesn't say that if you don't speak the language?
Because the verse doesn't say that.
Because what?
Because the verse does not say that.
How you know the verse doesn't say that? How the verse doesn't say that, but you cannot read the verse?
I want you to tell us the meaning so that I can catch you in your text.
I just showed you the meaning. I showed you the Islamic interpretation of the meaning, not mine. This is the highest scholar of Islam, Ibn Abbas. We can open Ibn Kathir. We can open the Qurtubi. Listen. Here, this is your Muslim website. Hold on. Shut up. Listen, Abdul. I like you, by the way. I'm going to make you an admin when my chat is closed. From now on, you are an admin in my chat, by the way. I like you, but only when the chat is closed, nobody there. So listen, the 4 pillars of Mut'ah. This is alislam.org. It says here, this is a Muslim website. They are explaining what Mut'ah. They say, shut up. Let me talk. They are saying here, a Muslim woman doing Mut'ah is a mustajara, rented woman. Read. It says here, I will read. Let me read. You don't know how to read. You are an illiterate like your prophet, right? It says here, shut up. In some work, a special term is applied to women who participate, shut up, Mut'ah, mustajara, or rented women, son of Mut'ah. So in Christianity, we don't have women, they are rented. My dad, he did not rent my women, his wife. He married only one woman all his life. For more than 45 years, he never knew any other women all his life. And you, son of Mut'ah, you rent women for one night stand. Your prophet said in the hadith, any believe, shut up, any believe in women and a man, they like to share the bed together to 3 days, 3 nights, they can do that. Is that true, or your prophet is a fabricator too?
I said those narrations that I attributed to the prophet is false. I believe only in the Quran.
So you are saying, okay, so now we added more information from you that you Muslims are a bunch of liars. You fabricate hadith your prophet did not say, and then you put it in the authentic book of Al-Bukhari. That's wonderful news. This is your prophet says, any man, and the Muslim, they added the word marriage, but the fact nowhere it says that. It says, any man and women, they agree to, look at the Muslim translation, to marry temporarily. So potato, hold on. Why the Muslims they are fabricating those hadith? What do you think? What is the reason behind it?
Your books allow Mut'ah, yes or no?
No, we got you busted. You are just a kid now. I gave you a chance. Your book allow Mut'ah. Mut'ah, you stupid, is to pay the women for sex. Just go, potato. Bring me an adult, he can talk to me. Your book allowed Mut'ah. You see, even in the thousands of years ago, before the whole tribe of Muhammad is born, a man, he cannot have sex with his own captured women from war. The enemy, they used to capture the Jewish women and they rape them immediately. No mercy. And all of us, we knew that the Jews, they practice the law of Moses, eye for an eye. But the eye for an eye, but they don't do evil. He don't go and rape the women. If you want to sleep with her, he have to marry her. Take her as a wife. not as a slave girls for sex. And she is a virgin. Here, we see free man, free women, practicing free will of exchange of sexual service, pervert God. And the Muslim, they have no shame, as you see. This is their website. Muslim women, she practice rental. A Muslim man, he rent her. And here they are explaining to us the formula. Look, they have a formula. There's formula for muta. And this potato, he deny it's there. So all those Muslim website sheikhs videos speaking about muta, it's turned to be a lie. It's not there. I don't care. You think if you say I care, I don't, you fix it? We are laughing. The formula, since it's the contract of muta, contract, you see, it's a contract, it's a sex contract, required declaration and acceptance as permanent, the same as permanent marriage, but it's not. The declaration is the following. You have to say in Arabic too. You cannot say it in English, So what you would do? Simply, you will say to the woman, I want to have sex with you for 3 hours. You have to tell her the timing. In person. First, it have to be in person, not online. Then, you have to mention the period you will F each other. So, if you say 3 hours, when the 3 hours is done, you cannot sleep with her no more. Automatic machines. The coins, because depend how much coins you put in the machine, you paid the women for sex, time and period. So the temporary, they call it temporary marriage, you believe it? The time period of temporary must be detailed, must be mentioned clearly how much it is. No possibility to increase or decrease. You say 3 hours, it's 3 hours. And here is saying, according to Sheikh Al-Ansari, blah, 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 blah. Okay? With such a contract, concluded for the purpose of rental, since it was pointed out above, the women take certain legal character of rented property. The Muslim women, she is a rented property. You go to rent a car in the airport, you have to sign an agreement. They will not give you the keys. She is a rented property. This is the Muslim women. In the case of temporary marriage, which began after the period of blah, 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 let us go down. In the contract of rental, such a sentence are always invalid. So now I'm telling you what you should say in the contract of rental. When you rent this woman, you have to do it right. See, they are teaching Muslims how to rent, like they are talking here, some as renting a house. Look at this. Renting a woman, same as renting a house. You rent for a period. So if you rent the house for 6 months, you leave the house when it is 6 months. If you rent the woman for 3 hours, 1 day, 3 days, you have to leave her vagina in the end of the period. That's it. I mean, what's wrong with you? The money now, they are calling it Dawah. It says here, even if it's defined as rental, that is also different from exchange. Hence, is sufficient that is any possibility of misunderstanding which might arise, not seeing that the word to be removed. So anyway, what they are saying to you here, if you read the explanation, that you have to make it clear how much you will pay her for the sexual service she gave you. You pay her as you agree, both of you. You don't tell her at the end, oh, you did not bend over as I wished. You have to pay her what you promise. Decent Muslims. Yeah. And this guy is saying, in Islam, the son of muta. This is a new religion, you stupid. And as you see, those are new Muslim website. Anyone can go right now and search for the 4 pillars of muta. You have even 4 pillars for prostitution. I wonder why not 5. Rented women. What is the purpose of this? rented women. What we are renting? We are rented a vagina. And look what the Muslim man will say. You have to say it in Arabic. I have given you as a gift. This is the money. I have rented you. She answer, she say, I have lent to you. So you say to her, I am renting you. She say, yes, I rent myself to you. And this potato, you see, each time we show them something, you say, this woman, she called me in the beginning, she said, you show the hadith. You show, I don't care what the hadith says. I don't care what the scholar says. So you care for who? Then who says? Who is the one who teach you? Your prophet. If we search right now, if in Islam, a Muslim can be considered as a Muslim if you refuse the hadith, like total refuser. No, he's not a Muslim. This is an official terrorist website from Qatar, I guess. What is the title? Refutation of those who quote Holy Quran and to reject and justify not acting upon it. Upon what? About Sunnah, Hadith. There are some people who claim that the Quran is written, that the Prophet Muhammad once told something to his wife, and she told that to someone that the Prophet Muhammad was not happy. Here's the answer. The answer, if you don't follow the hadith, you are not a Muslim. Islam is based in two main foundations. Read with me. It's not based on the Quran alone. In fact, it's based on the hadith way more, because the Quran is an empty book. The Quran is about the ant is talking. Sulaiman is flying with a flying carpet. Sulaiman, he dies standing with the stick. Nobody noticed him for a year. The sperm coming from the backbone of the man. Women have a semen coming from their nipples. This is what the Quran teach. But you notice today, every single Muslim called us, said, he don't care what the hadith says. He don't care what the scholar said. We knew why they are saying that. Because simply they are trying to avoid the embarrassment and to prove them wrong. But you cannot be a Muslim unless you accept the two foundations of Islam, which is what Muhammad said, and the Quran. And by the way, even the Quran is what Muhammad said. Where the Muslim they get the Quran from? From the Hadith. When Muhammad he died, and the Muslim they start dying, they could not collect all the Quran, as the Muslim themselves they report. They collected only what they were able to collect from the Hadith. The Quran itself was nothing but a form of Hadith, never was a book. Somebody saying how that can be based in the prophetic Sunnah if the Prophet says, don't try it from me. Well, the answer is very simple. The Muslim, they will say to you, even if he did not say write it down, but he did not say don't tell it, don't share it. He don't want it to be written down. And this is the same for the Quran. Muhammad never commanded the Muslim to collect the Quran, to write the Quran. In fact, the Quran made a promise that Allah is the one who will collect the Quran. And this is again proving the Quran to be a false book, because when the Quran says inna alayna jam'uhu wa qur'anahu, it is on us to collect and recite. Here we go. Jam'uhu wa qur'anahu. It is on us, chapter 75, verse number 17. This is why the Muslims in the time of Muhammad's life and even after his life, they did not really have any Quran. It was a person who suggests we should collect the Quran. One of the caliphate, he was not a caliphate yet, he says why we should do something the Prophet did not say to do. He was against collecting the Quran, make it in a book. The one who decided to collect the Quran, it was Uthman. And right away he burned all other collections, people written without permission from Allah. Why? Because there's differences. Otherwise, why you want to burn the Qurans, other Quran? And just to make it more funny, today we don't have neither the Quran of Uthman or any Quran. They have 0 page of the Quran. Allah, He promised that He is the one who will collect the Quran. Why He did not? Do we have any Muslim he don't want to speak so fast and he is going to allow me to speak so people, both of us, we can be heard? You notice that those, you know, I love African people, but I notice that Muslims who live in Africa, they are so desperate to defend their false prophet. And I find it very funny, you as a black person, you are the last one ever to defend Islam, to join Islam. Look what your filthy, scumbag, racist God, Aka Muhammad said. All non-believers in the day of judgment, Allah will make them black. It doesn't say that, CP. All believers, Allah will make them white. Chapter 3, verse 106. What is the penalty for you when you are a sinner in Islam? It turned to be black. What is the reward for you if you are a good person who kill your neighbor, rape your wife, you know, attack the Jews and the Christian, the Hindus? You will be so white. It doesn't say that, CP. It's in the front of you. And this is your Muslim translation. Not only that, if you go to chapter 27, verse number 27, I think it's 82. Let us see. Let us see how good my memory is still. It's not easy when you are like 120 years old, you know. Let us see. Ah, good memory. Ah. Not like Muhammad, he forgot his name. He said to Khadija, where am I? What's happening? إذا وقع القول عليهم أخرجنا لهم دابة من الأرض تكلمهم أن الناس كانوا بآياتنا لا يوقنون. According to the Quran, Allah will send down from the ground a beast. That's Allah. And that beast will recite Quran. And that beast will come with the magical stick, Horibooter, will have the ring of Solomon, yes brother, and the staff of Moses. All my life I wanted to have the staff of Moses. The beast will emerge from the earth, and with it will be the staff of Moses and the ring of Solomon. Sit down, please. Sit down. The story is getting more exciting. Turn the light off and listen carefully. A beast is coming from the ground. This beast is not normal. Holding with one hand a staff of Moses, with the other hand the ring of Solomon. He will strike your nose. He will strike your nose. Sorry, director, commercial break. Okay, if you have a problem with your nose and you have a lot of boogers because you are a Muhammad or like Muhammad, please feel free to take the booger and put them in the wall of the Kaaba. As the hadith shows, the Prophet used to go around the Kaaba and clean the boogers from the walls of the Kaaba and the snot. So if you have a problem with boogers or snot, call us immediately. We have a special promotion, boogers.com. End of commercial. I have to stop talking because this staff and this beast touch my heart. A beast coming from the ground, and he have a staff in his hand. I don't know where I saw that before. Beast with the staff of Moses. Oh, okay. Now I know. Now I remember. I saw it before, but I wasn't sure. And now I'm very sure, you know. I mean, sometimes you don't know. I mean, you see things, you know, like you don't know what you're talking about until you remember. The beast will come from the ground, and is going to have the staff of Moses and the ring of Solomon. Oh. Shankarula. Brother, Prophet Muhammad, he don't lie. And if you say or accuse him of lying, you better say goodbye. Because Islam is peace of shit. I mean, peace of peace. So, peace. Islam is peace. I did not say that. I did not say that. So, brothers, look at this. Look at this. The staff of Moses, the ring of Solomon, all the power in one hand, in one beast, full control of the earth. And now the beast will use them to play karate. He will strike your nose, the nose of the disbeliever, with the staff. And he will make the face of the believer bright and white. If you are a lady and you like to take a suntan, I feel sorry for you. As you see the Prophet working hard to make you whiter, yet you want to get darker. What's wrong with you? And scientifically, it's proven that those things can cause cancer. The Prophet of Allah is thinking about you. He wants you to be white. Here we have more details. And we have the description of the beast. I find it very, very astonishing. Its head is like the head of a bull. What I saw that? That John Biden, okay. Its eyes like the eyes of a pig. Nancy Pelosi. Its ears like the ears of an elephant. Oh boy, this is a chief. Its horn like the horn of a stag. Oh boy, this is a Budweiser. Its neck like the neck of ostrich. Neck of an ostrich? This is the CIA. They are taking their neck to spy at us, as the report about Trump says. Its chest like a chest of a lion. Don't talk about me, please. Its color like the color of a tiger. Oh boy, that's my cousin. Its hinges like the hinges of a cat. They are talking about women again. Its tail like the tail of a ram. Oh, no, don't even go there. Ram? Do you know this is a famous name in India? What are you talking about? And its legs are like the legs of a camel. Please don't touch that camel who was stung by the scorpion. Your foot will melt, as the video says. Between each pair of joints, a distance of 12 cubits. Look how small he is. 12 meters. The distance between the joints only. Just between the joints. Do you know how many joints we have? And do you know how many joints the animal he have? The distance between the joints is 12 arms only. And then it will bring out with it the staff of Moses and the ring of Suleiman. There will be no believer left without making a spot, white spot in his face. Gold, 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 gold. Brother, I feel so happy for you. You got the white spot in your face. He hit you with the white spot. You are the winner. We have a winner. We have a Muslim brother. He got a white spot in his face, and which will spread until all his face is shining white as a result. How beautiful. How nice. We should dance. Again. And again. Because this is so fun. I will be white? You cannot be serious. I cannot explain how I feel. Very beautiful. I will be white. How beautiful. Who of you is not really touched by such a beautiful promise? We will be white. I will be white. My black cat will be white. I don't have a cat, by the way. How romantic. Oh, romantic promise. As a result, and there will be no disbeliever left without making a black spot in his face, which will spread until his face is black as a result. I was happy. Now I am sad. Abdul, is it like a penalty to be a black? What's wrong with being black? I want to know how in the world this is have to connect it with sin and punishment. Why Allah making all the Muslim believers white and all non-Muslims black? Any Muslim can tell me? Huh? Very romantic religion. It's against racism. Prophet Muhammad was pink. He dressed pink. He loved. You know, the Muslim, they make videos. They make Muhammad like he was a pinky man. He's the Pink Panther. He's funny. He's nice. He's peaceful. He's loving. He's not racist. Do we have any Muslim? And here we go. This is Ibn Kathir. You can search in your site Ibn Kathir. I can post the link, this one with you, but this website you have to go exactly here. Choose 27, chapter 27, verse number 82, because this website doesn't give really like a specific link for the thing. Is the Shahada the mark of the beast? No. No. What does it have to do with the mark of the beast? Muhammad is a beast, and we do not need a mark to prove Muhammad to be a beast. Somebody's saying, I wonder how CP look like. My friend, you don't want to wonder. You know, when I was young, long time ago, I used to sell my pictures for women who have children. Their sons are troublemaker. They show my picture once, and he behaved for the rest of his life. I heard, actually, many of them, they show it twice, and then their sons, they need like a shrink. Like, they have psychology problem after that. Like, you know, they cannot think right. They are scared always. They're afraid from light. They don't want to look at the mirror. I mean, yeah, so you don't want to go there. This is Muhammad, and this is why the Muhammadan, they love to lie to you. They practice muta, they call it marriage. They practice prostitution, they say we don't have it. They practice all kind of filth, like marrying 4 wives, if we can call it marriage. Even the Muslim in their videos, the Muslim woman, she said, I understand you want to have a full intimacy with other women. You have what? Intimacy with, she understand. What is the purpose of the second marriage? He want to have intimacy with other women. This is the purpose of the purpose of the second marriage and the third marriage and the fourth marriage. The man, he want to have intimacy with other women. How in the world is this is a religion? Do we have any Muslim, he don't speak fast, he is willing to call us and join us? Anyone? Don't send me links in Skype. I don't open links, I don't open files. I will block you immediately if you do that. Is that the real Christian Prince? Yeah, this is the real one. Let me check. Do we have any Muhammadan? Mayday, mayday, mayday. Anyone? Any half one? Any brave Muhammadan? Nobody? Ah, I know what happened. They fainted. They fainted when we showed them the hadith. They fainted when we read the Quran. They fainted when we showed them the interpretation and how they can run away from it. They fainted. The easiest way to run away is to say, I don't care. I don't believe in the hadith. But all of Islam is based on the hadith. What is the 5 prayers in the Quran? Everything in Islam is based on the hadith. They have fainted like their prophet. Mentally, look at this. The fainty prophet. We got a new name for Muhammad. What about guys from now? We say the bewitched, the fainted. How many of you, by the way, saved this hadith? I'm glad I remember it last time I was live. And now I'm going to stuck with it, like what Muhammad happened. What happened to Muhammad, you know? Muhammad, he heard a Jewish woman saying, we seek refuge by God from the punishment of the grave. Muhammad, since he heard that, he never stopped saying that sentence. Anyone? You know, one of the funny things about Muhammadan, if you say to them, son of Muta, they say, why you are insulting us? And then we say, did the Prophet, he allow Muta? He said, this is marriage. So why are you upset? If Muta is marriage, you have no reason to be upset, because all what I'm saying then, you are son of marriage. Do you see how hypocrite they are? Like those potato, Mimi hijab, etc. He says, do you dare to say to me in my face, son of Muta? Okay. Are you saying, what do you mean? Like, Muta, am I saying you are a son of prostitution? Is that what you are saying? The second you ask him what Muta is, he says to you, it's a marriage. So why are you upset? Because they knew it's not marriage. It is a prostitution. Muhammad, he practiced Muta. The Sahaba, they practiced Muta. The Caliphate practiced Muta in the time of Muhammad's life and after his life, and we can prove it. A pervert. It's not enough all the women he have. It's not enough all the women they have from slavery. Let us show you some reference. Let us see if we can find this reference here. You see, they say, even they say in the hadith that not a single verse. You see, they deny that the Muta even exists. This potato who called me, he said, there's no Muta. You're lying. Look what it says here. And this is Sahih. There was revealed the verse of Tamattu, the Muta, in the book of Allah. Even they used to do it when they go around the Hajj. They rent women for sex. Allah, messenger, commanded to perform it. And no verse was revealed abrogating the mut'ah verses. And now the Muslim, they will say to you, this is not about mut'ah for sex, this is about the Hajj. With the Hajj, there is a verse in the Quran says, do enjoy Hajj. Hajj is a must. Let us show you another hadith from Al-Bukhari to make it more clear, because they will do their best to escape it. Read carefully. This is Al-Bukhari. The verse of Hajj Tamattu. There is no Hajj, by the way, in the verse here. They are adding it. Ayatul Mut'ah fi kitabillah. There is no Hajj. They are adding words. The verses of Mut'ah came down in Allah book, and so perform it with Allah apostle, and nothing revealed in the Quran to make it illegal. It was narrated, Ibn Abbas said, I heard Umar say, why Allah I forbid you to forbid you, I forbid you to forbid you perform tamattu. Anyway, let us see more reference so we can laugh. Mut'ah, the religion of Mut'ah. You see, the one who called me, he says there is no Mut'ah in Islam. I'm lying. All what we need to do, we go to Google, and we search only for Islamic websites to see what the Muslims they say about that. I showed you already one, but we can show you more. This is a very Islamic Sunni website. This is not Shia website. This is Islam question and answer. I'm not using Google translation. This is, I search in English. Is Mut'ah marriage is allowed? And this is the fatwa number, the page number. Could you please tell us if the concept of temporary marriage, Mut'ah mean sexual joy, to enjoy, sex. Summary answer: Mut'ah, temporary marriage, refer to a man marry a woman a specific length of a time in return of a practical amount of money. Mut'ah marriage was permitted at the beginning of Islam, then was abrogated and become haram until the day of judgment. Do you see it? Okay, where it was permitted, here they will give you the answer. It's in the Quran. Where it was forbidden, they mention to you a hadith. And the funny is how Muhammad, he mixed things up. He mixed doing mut'ah with eating domestic donkey. It makes sense. I mean, we put them in the same law. Like imagine the governor of a country, he signed a law forbidding mut'ah and eating donkey meat in the same law. Yeah, as you see here, all of those is here. This is the verse about the mut'ah. And those who you have enjoy sexual relationship with them, give them their wages, not mahar. This false translation. The guy, he said it doesn't say that. This verse indicate the mut'ah is a permissible, and the word there, it doesn't say, by the way, muhuruhunna, it says ujurahun. The sheikh who is making, he is adding words. Pay them their wages. Here we go. See, he put it, it is due their wages. What is the wages? For sex. What for? Why you are paying? Why a woman she will get paid? For she is taking off her clothing, having sex with you. And then if you ask them why it was allowed and later not allowed, they say to you, oh, at that time there wasn't war. But Muslims always was in war. They never had peace. Since when? Same time, as long mut'a is a prostitution, it is war an excuse? Is sin an excuse in the time of war? All what they try to do, and this is the link, let me post it for you. All what they try to do is to make it legitimate and good reasoning, but always they fail. But what you expect? This is the religion of, potato. Somebody saying, Christian princes, why you are afraid of Sheikh Uthmani challenge? Give me his Skype, I will call him right now. Is that the guy who brought the real Quran? And the guy who said there is many Masih? And then we find that this is a notebook, have nothing to do with the word? Is that the same guy who the Muslim, they make videos of him, making fun of him how he read Quran? Is that the same guy? I don't want to laugh, but anyway, guys, don't you mention Sheikh Uthman, let us laugh. Okay, let's take a break here about Muslims join Islam by thousands, by millions, brother. We will find out why people join Islam.
Assalamu alaikum. My heart is breaking. Oh, brothers and sisters, my soul is aching. Brothers and sisters, did you know that so many people are leaving Islam every day?
Liar.
Why would anybody leave such a beautiful religion?
Liar.
Why would they choose to become a sick disbeliever instead? A'udhu billah.
Liar.
Brothers and sisters, 100,000 Muslims are leaving Islam every single year.
Over 100,000 Muslims leave Islam every single year.
I'm telling you, this is serious stuff. This is not a joke.
This is not a joke, brothers and sisters.
Yes, we say that there are 1.6 billion Muslims in the world, and Islam is growing day by day. But the standard narrative
Has holes.
and we are not proud of that.
And we're not proud of that.
Apostates are everywhere. They are among us. There are even people who memorize the Quran.
They are copies of the Quran.
The youth are full of doubts.
Our youth are full of doubts.
And we tell them, doubts? What doubts, man?
Doubts? What doubts, man?
Have some guts, be a man.
Have some guts, be a man.
But nobody is answering their questions.
And nobody's answering their questions.
We tell them to stop questioning and to stop being emotional, and we tell them to be a Chad.
Be a Chad, you can do it, I believe in you.
But instead, they choose to be bad.
We've seen this happen, unfortunately. We've seen this happen to a lot of people.
If it continues like this, your child is gonna become an apostate.
Your child is going to become an apostate.
Imagine your child, the child that you are raising, could end up with the disbelievers, with the kuffar, and go to hellfire.
Hellfire will want to swallow them!
Hellfire will roast them,
Roast them!
toast them,
Toast them!
break them,
Break them!
shake them.
Shake them!
Hellfire
Hellfire
will annihilate them.
will annihilate them!
And the rest of us will be watching.
We'll be watching.
Brothers and sisters, we must act now. We must do something about this. And what you can do is to donate to our channel so that we can do something.
May Allah keep us firm, never let us go astray. May Allah keep our children firm.
If we don't take constructive steps now, this is going to become an avalanche.
It is going to become an avalanche,
A tsunami.
a tsunami.
The apostates, they are everywhere. They don't make it public. They hide it. They are leading prayers.
They are leading prayers to the masjid,
They are still living the life of a religious Muslim.
and they are still leading that life while simultaneously declaring their apostasy.
Brothers and sisters, if you feel as strongly about this as I do, then please donate to us and our cause. You can make a one-time donation or a monthly donation. Please be generous. Please give whatever you can so that we
We accept, as a Muslim, I accept wives, extra wives. I don't care really if they are African or white or Asian. I'm a Muslim. We Muslim, we don't discriminate, especially in bed, which is not true. And all kind of donation, all kind of donation. If Ibn Battuta is listening, Ibn Battuta is a very famous historian according to Muslims. Ibn Battuta never lie. I mean, this guy, he tell the truth. He went and he found an island in the middle of the sea. And this island have only women. And the women there, they have 3 boobs. I decide to take a vacation. I want to go there. An island have only women. And all the women there, they have 3 boobs. How beautiful. Why in the world anyone want to leave Islam? Are you kidding me? All those videos who saying there's people, you know, Ali Dawah says 100,000. This is only in USA. According to Al Jazeera, 16,000 leaving Islam a day. 6 million a year. This is many years ago. Al Jazeera TV. But don't listen to this guy. All those numbers are not true.
We can take the responsibility and alhamdulillah spread apostasy. Donate now. Help now. You may even receive many gifts in heaven, in paradise, in Jannah. You can get a house next to me or next to some other very good looking man. You have an opportunity right now. On this haram new year, you can do something halal and donate your money to us.
Don't you want? This is what Muhammad used to do, by the way. Muhammad, he saw a bunch of women. He said to them, oh, women, you know, give it charity. Charity to who? To him. Donate to me. I saw most of you will go to hell. And then he told them, because you are stupid, because you are half a brain, because etc. And then the women, they start giving their bracelet, their earrings, their money, their gold, their silver, their rings. And now they will go to heaven. See how easy to go to heaven? Give your earring. What about the bracelet in your hand? There. Who is ladies here? Let us see the ladies. Who is wearing the bracelet now? Give a bracelet, your bracelet to Allah, Prophet. If you want to go to heaven, women, you better give your bracelet. If your husband asks you, wear your bracelet. Don't just tell him I gave it for the sake of Allah to go to heaven. I just bought a corner lot in heaven. Exactly. Even Allah, he asked for a mortgage. Do we have any proud Muslim? Really proud. My friend, I know he's making fun of Islam. I mean, can you really think I do not know he's making fun of Islam? Do you think I'm so slow? Thank you for telling me. Guys, a friend of us here telling me that I am, I should understand that this is opposite the Prophet. He's making fun. We know this guy himself is an ex-Muslim. Do you think really I'm that slow? To the point I do not know that he's making fun? But he's using their own words in their own videos, speaking about how many Muslims leave in Islam. It's going to be an avalanche. If we search right now for Mr. Holes in the Narrative, you will see how many people leave in Islam because of the, and Ali Dawah, by the way, he is so good to refute people who, like they question Islam. We have to be honest, these guys, and look, when you open their channel, they ask you to buy things. What is that, chips? I see a cow there. What is this, Ali Dawah? What are you selling, man? The chicken and a spring lamp, increase energy level and better health. Are you saying to me Muslims, they cannot have sex in bed like Muhammad? What are you saying in your channel, man? What is this? Look at the product. I mean, this guy, what is there's different flavor. Muhammad hijab, he sell the black seed. The black seed, according to Muhammad, is the one can heal you from any disease. Yet Muhammad himself is so sick, he died in a very horrible way. So, okay, now what happened? What happened?
Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters and dear friends, welcome once again to my channel. Yajuj and Majuj. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about them in the Quran.
Yeah.
They are mentioned specifically in a hadith, brothers and sisters. Now, one thing that a lot of people make a mistake, which I've seen, you know, people of knowledge, is that they try to comprehend and understand.
Stupid people. Are you trying to comprehend? I mean, do you see the mistake that Muhammadan they do? They are trying to comprehend. How you do that? How stupid people are. You try to comprehend. Are you mental? How dare you? And the funny is, the Quran says Allah made the book so clear. But now the Muslims cannot comprehend. And Lili Dawah is advising you not to comprehend, because you cannot comprehend, because the Quran is so stupid.
Who is Yajuj and Majuj? Where are they? How could they stay in a cave for so long and dig?
What cave, potato? What cave? They are behind the dam. Now it's a cave.
Dig. And just when they're about to come out, and obviously there's issues, some say there's issues with that. Some parts of it.
I mean, I know now why this guy became the girlfriend of Muhammad Hijab. Both of them, they speak from their note. What you just said, what? So are you saying the Muslims are questioning how come we cannot find a huge nation? Their percentage is 1,000 to 1, which means 1,000 from them, 1,000 human. So if we are 7 billions, there are 7 trillions, yet we cannot find them. And we cannot find the dam which is built by Zulqarnain between us and them. And not to forget to mention, if Muhammad don't believe the earth is a flat, how you can prevent those people from coming to us unless the earth is a flat? Correct, guys? If you have a backyard, let us say your backyard is a square, and then you build a wall in the middle of your backyard, the other part cannot go around because there is an edge, that's it, they are in the space. The wall will stop them. Not to forget to mention that you can go from the side of the wall, but this is a proof, actually, the verses in about Gog and Magog, that the stupid Muhammad, all over the Quran, and we made a video about it, you can go watch it, saying it clearly the earth is a flat.
You know, not authentic, whatever it may be. I'm not trying to get into that, okay?
Oh, no, don't get.
And then Dhul-Qarnayn, and you know, there's so many speculations, etc.
Speculation.
And a lot of people come, and they're like...
They come? Don't talk dirty. Oh, you don't mean come as come. Because you were talking about intimacy in the previous video, sorry.
Some people even get into doubt with this matter. Some individuals even leave Islam. And I'm like...
No way. They leave Islam?
What's the issue here?
What?
Let me tell you guys the crux of the matter, because there are a lot of people and a lot of individuals who've tried to make people understand this and even push the narrative of these certain ex-Muslims, you know, that, you know, people are leaving Islam.
And now he will start like, those ex-Muslim brother, do you know why they leave Islam? Because they want to have sexual intimacy with the women, so they leave Islam. A second ago, we were watching a video about Muslims. They can have intimacy with 4 women. So if a person is seeking for more women to intimacy, he will stay in Islam, because Islam given it to him legally, if we can call it legally, at least in the pervert Muhammad religion.
Because of this, apparently, which I just heard one individual, and
because
you don't have intimacy with a lot of girls or something. This issue at all, it was more his desires. The point is this, that we fall for this, and then what we try to do is, in return, is like, I know, let's try to bring it down to a logical level and try to explain it in a logical way. Now, I've seen many people do these videos, okay? Many people, one of those was Dr. Yasir Qadi. You know, the thing is now, it's Ramadan. I'm not here to talk about anybody.
I talk about people only in their back, not in Ramadan. In Ramadan, I cannot do that.
Etc. Okay? I don't want to make anything to ruin my fast, my Ramadan, etc.
No, don't, please.
All I'm saying is, obviously, there's a lot of things I don't agree with Dr. Yasir Qadi, and there's things I agree with also. So the thing is here, it's just, I don't want to get into the details and the nitty-gritty. The point I'm trying to make is, he also done a video on this matter. The point I'm trying to say, and what I don't understand, is this: why do we have to understand everything in the context
Thank you. The Quran says we made the Quran clear. And Muslim admitted, like, why we want to understand everything. Just believe, man. Don't understand. It's a fiction story, obviously, proving Muhammad to be a big fraud.
Why does it always have to be logical? Why does it have to...
When they asked him about the Trinity, he said it's not logical. When we ask him about Gog and Magog, why does it have to be logical? What has come back? So in the Trinity is not logical. Okay, why is not logical? God is 1 and 3. Okay, it's not logical. For who? For a man to be 1 and 3 at the same time, or for God? Do you see the stupidity? When you speak about logic, and then you are a person who believes someone, you call him God, you call him Almighty. That means what is logical when it's come to miracles or ability, you know, the logic is that God can do everything. He can be 3 and 1. He can be 1 and billion. Isn't he God? If he cannot, then he can't be God too. Very simple. In fact, today I was going to go talk about a video. It's in the info, actually. I have it in the info. You can watch it if you speak Arabic. And in this video, the Sheikh, he is saying there's many things Allah cannot do. Allah do not know the future. Allah cannot kill himself. Allah cannot have kids. Allah cannot get married. Allah. And then yet they say to us that he's Almighty. We will watch it maybe next time. But the Muslims, when they call us, we have to, you know, we changed our direction. Why it have to be logical?
To be something where we're like, oh, explain it to me logically, or, you know, I'm going to start doubting things. This is exactly why Shaitan fell into disbelief. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him to do something, bow down to Adam, he couldn't comprehend logically.
Logically. See? Satan, he could not comprehend logically how stupid Allah is, because the story in the Quran says, Allah, he commanded the angels to bow down to Adam. So logically, if Allah, he punished the angels, why Shaitan should bow down? Logically. If I say all the cats get out, why the dog need to get out? Logically. Stupid people, stupid religion, stupid cult. We are here for many hours already. I hope we have a good time. Don't forget to subscribe, and then unsubscribe, and then subscribe, because if you do so, Allah will support you, and Allah will guide you to unsubscribe button. Let us pray to Allah to make people subscribe and unsubscribe, and then subscribe, and subscribe. Let us make dua for Allah to make the penis of a Prophet Muhammad stay strong and not to get weak again as it used to be 1400 years ago. Let us pray for Allah to make Muhammad not to faint and wake up and faint and wake up and faint and wake up and faint and wake up, like what he does all the time. And your prayer, brother, always is going to be answered. This is why the Prophet, his prayer never been answered. Let us pray to Allah to make me convert to Islam and have 4 women who are willing to share their husband. We want to go camping. In the camp, there is other women there, Muslim women too. My wife, she will call the women there, hey, what do you do tonight? Oh, nothing. Do you like to share my husband with me? Yeah, really? Yes. Both of us. If you have more friends, you can invite them. Oh, okay. Actually, we have in the tent 12. Can we come all of us? Oh, no, 12 is too much, because my husband, to be honest with you, I mean, hardly he can have sex with one, but he can use his his fingers and sometimes his nose. So what about like you, your friend, other friend, maybe 3, and me, 4 is enough. The tent is small. Okay, I'm coming tonight. Should we wear anything? No need. Just take everything off. It is haram to be wearing clothes. You have to have sexual intimacy. Hello? What's wrong with you? We want to have fun. Yeah, this is the religion of Allah. Yeah, brother, you know, just tell every woman, you know, like, okay, yeah, share your wife, share your husband. What about sharing the wife? In fact, there is a book, it's, you know, in the book it says, Isti'aratul Furuj, borrowing a vagina. What? But this will open a huge topic, you know, and that will make us stay for another 10 hours maybe. However, my friend, Islam is a decentralism. It's a decentralism. If you hear people saying it's not, they are liar. They are kuffar. Don't listen to them. Isti'aratul furuj. Anyway, thank you very much for being here, and then until we see you soon again, don't forget to subscribe, and you can join us in Patreon to receive notification. And you know, my videos is for free. In Patreon, you do not need to donate. For sure, we appreciate people who support us, but if you don't, the Lord is our provider. I want to say thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. God is good, and Allah is a fraud. He's filthy. We prove it every day. And as you say, they are in this ability, talking machine. They talk a lot, but they say nothing. And always we got them busted. God bless you. Christ is Lord. Islam is false. See you soon.